carbon fiber though. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I go by the name of Solo. Welcome back to Solo Driven. Now today, we're gonna get straight to the case. We're gonna be taking this car to CARMAX today to get an appraisal. Now I know that these videos are kind of old, they're already worn and burned out, but I'm very curious because there's not a lot of Terminator Cobra CARMAX appraisals out there. There may be one or two, and one of them wasn't taken to an actual CARMAX, so I wanna know what they would appraise for this car that has a few cosmetic upgrades. For those that may not know, I have a video on everything that was wrong with this car when I bought it, and kind of the same. So I have little carbon fiber additions, carbon fiber scoop inserts. I have these aftermarket fenders that are nowhere near perfect. They're not even painted yet. Hood louvers. What else? This bumper here is in pretty bad shape. I think this guy got into a minor fender bender, but you can see the paint has been cracked right here. Holes from when he mounted the license plate. And yeah, it's just, don't even get me started on the paint. The paint is just terrible. Look at this. So yeah, the paint, we also have some hail damage on the top. So this is not the best example of what a Terminator, or at least a collector's Terminator, should be. So I'm very curious on what they would appraise for a car in this type of shape. So without further ado, let's go over there, rinse it down real quick, vacuum it, and head over to CARMAX because I'm actually running pretty late. Now for those that may not know, this car did come with the cracked leather in the back seat, but I'm gonna try to cover that up with my backpack, hoping that they do not touch my belongings. It's currently 9:48 and I have to be there at 10 o'clock. This car is still getting rinsed down, so I hope that we can make it in time and they don't take more money off for not being punctual. So yeah guys, pause the video right now. Let me know in the comment section below what you think they're gonna offer for this car. Me, I'm gonna take a guess around $7,000 considering all the work that needs to be done. So that's my guess. Pause the video, let me know your guess in the comment section below what they're gonna offer for the Hades Cobra. All right, I got the car wash and we literally have 1 minute to get there, so let's go. All right guys, we finally made it to CARMAX. Now, one thing that I didn't mention is that this thing has a rear main seal. Hey, be quiet. Hey, shh, keep that between me and you. Also, the clutch cable, I think it's getting worn out. So we're gonna be changing that this weekend, actually tomorrow. So I'm not really too worried about that, but let's go inside and see what they're finally gonna appraise and say about the Hades Cobra. Now for the sake of me not ruining the possibility of making this video, I'm not gonna record, you know, me going inside and the appraiser doing his thing, because I don't know how they feel about people recording and all that. So I'm gonna put the camera down for a little bit. We're gonna come back and I'll kind of just keep y'all informed of what's going on at the current moment. So we'll be right back. Let's go see what they say. All right guys, so all my information is in there. We're just waiting for the appraiser to come out and check the car out. For those that may not know, anytime that you add any type of aftermarket application or cosmetic things, that's gonna lower the value of your car. Reason so being is because OEM stuff is just, you know, it's quality parts. Aftermarket stuff, even performance stuff, actually tends to lower the car and cause damage if not done the right way. And more power, you know, equals more stress to the motor. So that's why anytime you add anything to the car that is aftermarket, it lowers the value on the actual car. There is a lot of things that's gonna hurt the value of this car. The fenders I'm not really too worried about. The wheels I'm not really too worried about. But the hail damage for sure. The paint, this steering wheel is gonna it's gonna affect the price because the airbag light is on. That's considered a high safety issue. I'm gonna mention to them that I have all the OEM stuff and that I can invert it back, but they're not gonna go based off that. They're gonna go based off of what they see. So that's actually what I'm very curious about, because this is not the best example of a Terminator Cobra, being that it has all the imperfections, and that's what I really want to know, what it would be valued at if it's not in pristine condition. We got carbon fiber all over the place. Like, it's just garbage. Custom steering wheel garbage. All right guys, so we just got finished with the appraiser coming out here and looking at the Hades Cobra. Real cool dude, man. Very knowledgeable, been doing this a long time, young guy, but he's gonna go take all the pictures and someone else is gonna review it and submit an offer. So we're just waiting on that, and we'll see what they offer. I'm thinking they're gonna offer like 5 to 7 grand. Now I'd actually be pretty surprised and shocked on an appraisal standpoint if they offered 10 grand for this car. On an appraisal standpoint, 10 grand for considering all the damage that it has and all the things that are aftermarket with the car, that's actually pretty decent, you know what I mean, on a CarMax appraisal standpoint. But I don't think they're gonna offer 10 grand. I think it's gonna be like 7 grand for the car. But we'll see in a second once they come up. All right, while we're waiting on the appraisal, take a look at some of their lineup. Mustang, a newer Mustang. Camaro RS, not a fan of those. Another Camaro RS. Ooh, loving the color. Another Mustang. I would pick the white over this one. Ooh, Scat Pack. This is a beautiful car, beautiful color, nice combination with the wheels. Got a white one here. Well, this is not a Scat Pack. Man, out of all the cars here, which one would you pick? Me, I'm going with this. Man, I am loving the color and wheel combo. I am loving the color and wheel combo on this car. This silver with these like blackish gunmetal wheels. Yeah, out of all the cars that I just saw, that's Scat Pack. Yeah, that's Scat Pack. Man, I'm actually surprised at how many people bring their cars here for appraisals. I didn't think it was popping like that over here at CarMax. Alright guys, so I got the appraisal right here, and I have to say that I was actually pretty close. So they appraised me $6,000 for the Cobra. There you have it right there, 6 grand for the Cobra. I was guesstimating like 5 to 7 grand, and I hit it right in the middle. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. This is not the best example of really any type of car that you want to take to a real dealership, because it is not in OEM spec. So if I were to want to get the most money out of this car, I would switch everything back to the OEM specification. Change out the wheels, even down to the reflector. I wouldn't change the exhaust. I would take all the carbon fiber trim pieces off. The steering wheel, I would definitely change back to the OEM style steering wheel. Remove these fenders. Even down to the hood louvers, I would put them back. And also the valve covers, I would put them back to the original silver valve covers. I know that a lot of people that are not collecting these type of cars may not want to see, but that is what's gonna raise the value on your car, is to have everything OEM. And that is exactly why I keep everything. When I do any type of mod on this car, I keep all the original parts in case I ever need to invert it back to its original state. If I ever decide to sell this car, I can squeeze a little bit more money out of it. But that's not gonna be the case, because I am not getting rid of this car ever. Having a lot of fun upgrading a lot of things on this car, maybe things that, you know, it's not very typical. So I'm not getting rid of this car ever. But anyways guys, that's gonna conclude today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, and remember, be motivated, stay driven.